Story time. So I spent some time recently over at a buddy of mine's place, and he had an arcade, and I was like, man, that looks like an arcade's got a lot of games on it. He was like, man, this arcade has all kinds of games on it. And I'm like, games from like way back? And he was like, oh yeah, we can go way back. And I was like, well, how far can we go back? And he was like, pretty far. And I said, can we go back like Miss Pac-Man back, like Galaga back? He was like, we can go there all day long. So the next thing I know, I find myself playing Miss Pac-Man. So I started playing Miss Pac-Man. And before I knew it, I started thinking, man, Miss Pac-Man is just like selling. I mean, here I am, a little Pac-Man, and I'm eating all these little dots, and I'm thinking, man, that is like so much like prospecting. Like we're doing that over and over again, running around, trying to figure out where the next prospect is. And every once in a while, we get a little fruit that pops up, and if you can get to that fruit and eat it before your ghosts do, and I thought the ghosts were competition. But I know if I can eat that fruit before the ghosts get there, before they get me, I get to make a little money, and it puts it into the bank, and that's fantastic. And I got to thinking though, how do we get around the ghost? You have to have a way around the ghost, and I remembered, in the corner of the game, there's these little power pellets, and I was like, that's how you get your learn on. If I'm eating a power pellet, it gives me a differentiator in the marketplace against the competition. And how powerful is that? And I got 4 of them. So I can learn here and learn here and learn this and learn that. And all as long as I continue to learn, as long as I continue to figure out how to be different, how to really come to the market differently, uniquely, I can chomp those ghosts, eat my competition, clear off the rest of the board, and maybe get a little more fruit. But the greatest thing about the whole thing is that when you get to the end, you go to the next level and you grow to the next level, and the fruit's worth more, the points are worth more, the prospect is worth more, and everything gets better. As long as you continue to learn from those power pellets and continue to think about how you're gonna grow, how you're gonna learn, what's gonna help you get the most out of how you differentiate yourself from your competition. So all of that got me thinking about a rule that we have in Sandler. If your competition's doing it, stop doing it and do something else. And that made me think about those power pellets in the corner. That's our strength. What are you doing to learn to do things differently, to position yourself differently in your marketplace? What are you doing to continue to grow? Because as long as you're focused on that and doing it, you will always beat your best high score.